Alright, 7th graders, today our essential question is, can you find the surface area of a pyramid? You all know what traditional pyramids look like. They normally have a triangle for a base, or a square, or a rectangle. But there can be oddly shaped bases, like a hexagon, octagon, really any kind of polygon can make up the base of a pyramid. So let's take a look at some of the vocabulary that goes along with talking about pyramids. The base is obviously what it sits on. The 3 or 4 or 6 triangles that make up the sides are called the lateral faces. And each lateral face has a slant height. It's called the slant height because it's the height of the triangle that's on the slant. The actual height drops down into the center and goes from the middle of the base to the tippy top, or the vertex. So the best way to find the surface area of any pyramid is find the area of the base and add to it the area of each lateral face. So there's no formula to memorize, even if you wanted to, on the surface area of a pyramid. We're just going to find the area of the base and then the area of each of the faces and add them all together. Now luckily, most of the time when we have pyramids, all of the lateral faces are the same, but you have to watch closely because not all of the time is that true, just some of the time. So on this first one, this is a square because they only give us one measurement here. So this area of this base is 11 times 11, which would be 121. And then I have 4 triangles. And my 4 triangles have a base of 11 and a slant height of 14. So 11 times 14 divided by 2 gives me 77 for all 4 of my triangles. And when I add those up, I get an area, a surface area of 429 centimeters squared. Alright, so take a look at the second one. We have a triangular pyramid because it has a triangle for a base. I think these are probably the trickiest ones because not all the faces are necessarily the same. So the area of the base, here's my base of my triangle, here's the height of my triangle. It's 9 times 7.8 divided by 2. So I'm going to put a B in this one so it shows that that's my base triangle is 35.1. Then I have my 3 lateral face triangles, and they are all the same. So it's 9 and 9 and 9. 9 times 8 divided by 2, 36. So my surface area is 179.1 yards squared. Okay, flip your paper over to the back. I'm going to have you do number 3 for homework assignment. I do want to go over number 4 with you though, since the base is an odd shape. Now, when that happens there, and we don't know how to find the area of the base, we're going to give you the area. So the area of the base is 439.1 meters squared. Then we have to figure out how many lateral faces there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lateral faces, so there are 6 triangles here. And they're all going to be the same. They're all 13 times 30 divided by 2. So all 6 of them are 195. So 195 times 6 plus 439.1 gives me 1,609.1 meters squared. Alright, let's take a look at number 5. Here's where things get trickier and we have to work backwards. The surface area of a triangular pyramid is 305 square inches. So they're giving us the surface area. And they're telling me it's a triangular pyramid. So I'm going to draw a triangular pyramid. It has a triangle for a base. And then it has our vertex. Maybe I'll move my vertex, make this look a little better. Alright, there's my triangular pyramid. Has a triangle for a base and 3 triangles for lateral faces. The area of the base is 35 square inches, so one of the triangles is 35. Each face has a base of 9 inches. What would the slant height be? So that's what we're looking for. Okay, well we can subtract off the 35 right away. So 305 minus 35 gives us 270. So we know that those 3 triangles, the areas, add up to 270. We don't want to know what 3 of them equal. We would want, to make this more useful, we could know what 1 of them equals. So if I divide that by 3, I would get the area of one of the triangles is 90. So now I use the area formula for a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. If you don't write this down, you're probably going to get this problem wrong each time because everybody forgets this divide by 2 part. We know the base is 9, so I'm going to fill in 9 for my base. And then all I have left is this h, which is what I'm looking for, the slant height. So to solve this, I can multiply by 2 to get rid of it. So I get 9 times h equals 180. And then divide by 9, and I get a slant height of 20 inches. We'll be practicing more of those, so don't stress out too much about them, but you will have to do this on your test. And the last one, a candle shaped like a square pyramid needs wrapped in paper. How much paper is needed to cover a candle that has a base side of 6 centimeters and a slant height of 10 centimeters? So it's a square pyramid. Which looks something like that. We have a square and 4 triangles. It has a base of 6, so each of those sides is 6, and a slant height, which is this guy, of 10. And And we want to know how much paper to cover, so that's just surface area. Find each of the surfaces and add them up. You can do problem number 6 and problem number 3 for homework. Have a great night.